What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 24. Let me check the audio. 24. So stupid. Okay. We're good. Welcome everybody to day 24 of me learning in public, building in public, learning how to vibe code. For those of you who don't know me, if you're new here, my name's Jillian. I'm an amateur vibe coder. 24 days ago, I decided to learn in public, and in 24 days, I've learned a lot, and there's still more to learn. I am a solo traveler living in Thailand. I moved here 2 years ago from New York City, and I am building travel apps and Thailand apps as a means for me to learn. So, that being said, let me just fix this. There is a lot to do today. This is my third project that I'm building on stream. The first project I built was a Thailand cost calculator. That took me 7 days. Then I built a Thailand Itinerary Builder that builds a custom itinerary for anybody planning to travel to Thailand based on your length of stay, your interests, your travel style. That was like my baby. It took me 15 days to build. We finished it like 2 days ago. Of course, you know, all of these projects are living documents, so I'll continue to go in and edit them and add things to them as I get feedback from my audience. And now I am building a trek journal, because I am going to be trekking the Himalayas of Pakistan in about a week and is it a week and a half? 2.5 weeks? 2.5 weeks? In 2.5 weeks. Hey, V-Rack, what's up? How are you today? So yeah, I'm basically going on the biggest adventure of my life. So I'm actually going to be working on that. It's in the plan. I don't know if I'm going to be working on it today, but I had this idea of making it so you can create a username. Because originally I was building this just for me. I'm going to test it out myself when I'm in the Himalayas. It's going to work offline. It should work offline. But I'm going to be using Supabase. I worked out a plan with Claude. Claude was basically telling me it was a little ambitious based on my deadline, because this needs to be ready for me to test by July 3rd. But the way it's been going, this is only my third day building the app, and basically the original features are already built. Now there are just a few tweaks that I want to make. So I do think I have enough time to build out that back end and create it so anyone could make a unique username and they could build their own personal journal for their own hiking trip, right? Because I'm trekking northern Pakistan, but nobody else really is. I mean, I'm sure people are, but my audience, you know, anybody that I publish this to, they're probably not going to be trekking northern Pakistan. So I want to make it so that anybody on any type of hiking trip can create a username and create their own personal journal for their unique trip. Depending on how much we get through today, we might be able to start that part today, but that might be something for tomorrow, but it's in the plan because I do think I have enough time to do it. I'm also thinking ahead. When I am in the Himalayas, I will be meeting a lot of other hikers along the way. And it would be kind of cool if I said, hey, here's this app that I built. It's a trek journal. You can download it. It's free. And you can create your own journal entries for the trip that you're on. I think that would actually also be kind of cool because I'm already thinking, I know I'm going to be meeting other hikers doing the same trek as me. It would be cool to see in real life somebody else testing the app that I built. I have a poll going because I do want to figure out a name for this app, and I'm undecided between 4 options. We have Altitails, Ella Vlog, Peak Pages, and Summit Script. So if you get a chance, if there's one that stands out to you, I do want the community to vote on this and have the community decide what we're gonna name this app. Hi Fahad, hey from Thailand, but soon I'll be saying hey from Pakistan. And you know, the idea in my head of giving it to search the domain name for, okay, well, the thing is, Fahad, is that it's going to be a subdomain for my own personal website. So I think whatever I do name it, I think it's going to be okay because it's going to be attached to my domain for my my personal website. So I think that I don't think I'm going to have issues with the name. I'll take the votes though today, and then off stream I'll research that and make sure that I can officially name it whatever we decide. Thank you. I'm super excited. It's been a dream of mine for the past 8 years to make this adventure. So I'm really excited, but I have to say, as of yesterday, I started getting really anxious. Because I'm so like, I think that ever since I moved to Thailand, because the weather doesn't change that much, like yes, we have rainy season, all of that. I think I've just in my head lived in one long July for the past 2 years. You know, every time Christmas rolls around, I'm kind of confused of what the actual date is. And now I'm looking at the calendar and I'm like, holy crap, I'm going in 2.5 weeks. And I feel a little bit unprepared. I don't have a packing list. I need to kind of like get all of that together. I did text my the Sherpa that will be taking me through the mountains, just to have him organize like an essential list for me, just to make sure that I have everything that I need. So I don't know. I'm feeling a little unprepared. I guess because I prepared everything, I booked everything, paid for everything so long ago at this point. I've become such a type B traveler. I used to be a type A traveler, and now it's kind of just like I wake up on the day to go and I just go. But this is something I need to really, I need to make sure that I'm super prepared for. But Yeah, I think building this app is providing somewhat of a countdown for me. And now the clock is really ticking, and I'm starting to get a little bit anxious about it because it's going to be a huge, huge adventure. I'm worried about my energy levels because I've been like super tired recently. I think it's because my days are, from the second I open my eyes, my days are like jam packed, and I don't think I've had a second to actually relax and decompress. So I'm most anxious about my energy levels for a trip like this. I am getting old, but no, I'll be good. I'll be good. I think once I'm there, I'm gonna have that adrenaline rush, and I'll be fine. But I can't I can't believe it's happening. Like in a month from today, I'll already be back sitting here streaming in a month from today. So, but exciting things. Um, let's jump right into it because we don't really have any time to waste. So I'm going to start with just a little quick fix. Bring the winning name. We'll start with. Let's save the winning name for later as we're undecided right now. But we can start with the day 13. Nope, I knew it as I was saying it. Let's save the winning name for later as we're still deciding. So we can go ahead with day 13 now. Thanks so much. Fahad, I think you've been here before. Did you tell me that you were in southern Pakistan? Is that what you told me? Let me open the poll. Can I open this poll? Oh. And I think that in a little bit, I'm gonna try this skill that Azor sent to me on GitHub. It's a caveman skill, so it helps you, I guess, token max. It helps you token max because it condenses the response. It makes the responses respond to you like a caveman. I have some questions about it before I install the skill. So no, that might be someone else in Punjab. Okay. Just tell me, Fahad, what region of the country is that in? Let me close this preview. Just making sure everything's still working because I know it was mentioned yesterday that when Claude is running that my stream starts to glitch, which is just weird because it wasn't doing that for a long time. So I just want to make sure that I'm running smoothly. But I know like some funny business was happening with Claude yesterday. Yeah, I think I'm good. Like it was down for a little while last night. I was working my actual job last night, so I wasn't vibe coding anymore, but I was hearing about it. Okay, 80% for Altitails. I also like Altitails, but I also like Elavlog and Peak Pages. I think Summit Script is my last pick, but I can't decide. I'm so bad with things like this. But if you're just joining, welcome. welcome, welcome. I have a bit of a deadline with this current app, so I'm feeling the pressure. And of course, just like with everything else, as the days go on, I think of more and more things I want to do with it. Let me see. Yeah, northern Pakistan is amazing. Thank you for visiting. Yeah, but I'm from a beautiful city in southern Punjab. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can't wait. I've been researching northern Pakistan for many years. It's been a dream of mine, so I'm so excited. The two biggest things on my bucket list when I moved to Thailand, when I moved to Asia, were mainland China and Pakistan, and I did China last year, so it's just a must do for me. Hi John, welcome. I haven't seen you here before. How much is it worth? Change the model effort depending on the task. You know, John, that's a question that I still don't have the answer to. I could put it even higher, right? But I feel like I'm not at the stage that I'm at. I'm a newbie, right? I'm learning. I feel like for what I'm building, I probably don't need to be higher than extra. People have suggested to even go lower for me for what I'm building, but I also, because I'm learning, I do want to use somewhat of a strong effort. If it wasn't for the tokens, I would go all the way up, because I kind of just always want the best thing. Like, for example, I just bought a 360 camera and I held off on buying it for a long time because I was anticipating the newer model coming out. I bought the Insta360 X5 and I was waiting for the Insta360 X6. But at this point in time, I'm leaving in 2 weeks, so I just needed to get the camera. But I always want the best of the best model. That's just how I am. That's just my train of thought. Got it cool doing this live on stream on vibe coding too. It seems overkill to you. Yeah, I'm doing it live on stream, John, because it's been the best way for me to learn, because so many people with so much knowledge, not just with AI and vibe coding, but so many manual coders come in here, and everybody here has taught me so much. It's the best way to learn. It's collaborative learning. Without the community, if I didn't do this live, like, I wouldn't have learned as much as I did in 24 days. And, I'm just getting started. I feel lost after losing access to Fable 5. Like someone gave me Fahad, you should check out, have a little conspiracy theory on what happened to Fable 5 and the naming of it. I made a video about it. You should check it out. It was inspired by a conversation that we actually had on stream about this. And so the thing is that I was thinking about it recently also. We lost Fable 5, yes. But even if we don't get it back, I'm sure we're going to get it back. Even if we don't get it back, there's going to be a new model. Like, there's always going to be a new model. So I think we're going to be okay. Hold on. Let me get my laptop charger. I forgot I didn't have that over here. One sec. Sorry, guys. Yeah, but there's always going to be... I feel like, we're not close to being done yet. So I think we'll get it back. And if we don't get it back, there'll be something else, right? There's always going to be a newer, better model. So we're going to, but I get it. A lot of people feel the same way. It's like everybody felt like they had a superpower for a few days and then they just took it away from us. But you should watch that conspiracy theory video, because I think we were on to something in the chat that day. I really do. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let me refresh. It takes a while, I think, for it to deploy. Okay, there it goes. I was missing a day in my itinerary, my last day. This day, so Fahad, you probably know, this flight from Skardu to Islamabad is known as the #1 most scenic flight in the entire world, okay? I made sure, okay, I spoke to the airline that I have the best seat in the house. I said, make sure that I am on the correct side of the plane with a window seat so I could see the view, because this is like a once in a lifetime flight. It is known as the #1 most scenic flight in the entire world. It flies over the Himalayas. So I had to make sure I had the best seat. If I'm making this journey, like I want the best of the best. I need to see all the views, all the views. So yeah, okay. Let's see what's next. Done, day 13 ship, to see it on your phone. That's phase 1, item 1 complete. Next up is multiple trips. Oh, really? So exciting. Okay, yeah. Yep, I knew it. See, I know my stuff. I know my stuff. When it's something on my bucket list, I know what I not even want to see, what I need to see. I need to see it. And I remember some people, I'll tell you in a minute, want me to start multiple trips now. It's a bigger build. Yep. Yep, you can build multiple trips now. Basically what we're doing here with this feature is, while this original template is built for my specific trip, I figured let's add an option where you can add a new trip for the next hiking trip that you go on. Hi, Peak or Peck? Peck. I think it's Peck. Let me know. But hi, welcome, Peck. Yes, I am coming to Pakistan very, very soon. In 2.5 weeks, I'll be coming for a Himalayan trekking adventure. I remember somebody once told me a long time ago, somebody that was just a dream crusher in my life, somebody who just wanted to crush all my dreams. They told me that it was never enough for me, that I have to always see, it's so important for me to see the view, and adventure is never enough for me. And I remember thinking, F that, I'm gonna do and see everything I want to see in life. Okay, there's no limit to the views that I'm gonna see. Try meeting Samarkand, amazing Pakistani athlete. If you're in, I will be in Islamabad for the first day and the last day. Yeah, I'm super excited. You guys have to tell me some like food recommendations. I'm so excited for the food. But like when it comes to meats and stuff, I can be a little bit picky. So food is probably my #1 issue when I travel certain places, because of my diet. I follow a regimen, but I don't really like to eat any red meats. I eat a lot of chicken and a lot of turkey and some fish. Like I could do like white fish and stuff like that. So maybe you guys can give me some pointers or something on the food. But I think the food's gonna be really, really good. Hi, Scene. Welcome. I haven't seen you before. Cod high chicken. What is that? Can you tell me what it is? What type of chicken is it? If you could describe it to me. You're having my mouth water already because you said chicken. Pad Thai chicken. And I know there's a lot of vegetable options. Don't forget to try the iconic cheese paratha in Islamabad. Ooh, what's that? What is that? I like cheese. A little cheese before I start hiking might help me with my energy. Maybe I need some cheese. Pad Thai chicken, cheese paratha in Islamabad. Ooh, what is that? It all sounds so yummy. It's a tortilla with potato stuffing and a lot of cheese. Okay, is there any sauce or condiments in it? Because I don't... This is something really, really weird about me, but I have a phobia of condiments. Not that anybody needs to know that. It's just a really strange thing about me. You can Google. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, northern area local foods are the best. You must try. Yeah, I'm excited. No sauce, but you can get some dips. Okay, that sounds good. A tortilla with potato stuffing and a lot of cheese. I might have to say a little cheese because I don't know if I want a lot. Like, I don't know what a lot is, but if it's overpowering. But okay, but that sounds really good, so I'll try that. And the chicken, Pad Thai chicken. Let's see. It's a popular North Indian and Pakistani curry. Ooh, I love a curry. Thick tomato base. Ooh, that sounds good. Damn, that looks good. Woo! Okay, that's a must. And then we got cheese paratha. Is a popular kid-friendly gooey savory cheese filling made with whole wheat flour dough. Ooh, whole wheat. Mixed herbs. Ooh, that looks good. Okay. I'm excited. I need I eat the same thing like all the time, so I'm so excited to try something new. That chicken looks banging. That chicken looks banging. It looks like it's a little spicy though. You can try biryani and nihari. Okay, let's look that up. What's that? Biryani. What's this? The most delicious juicy chicken. Okay, it's chicken. Is that rice? Okay, that looks good. That first chicken though, I'm not gonna lie, that first chicken, that looks like my style. Nihari? Look, it knows what I'm searching now. Ooh, this looks a little dark. Slow cooked meat. I guess you can, mainly a shank cut. That first chicken looks banging. Oh, now you got me all excited. And I feel like the food is pretty healthy there, right? Because I'm very health conscious with what I eat. But I think it's like a lot of meats, a lot of vegetables, a lot of rice. It seems like the food's pretty healthy. But that chicken, cod hide chicken, that's what I have to remember. Cod hide chicken. Yum. Yeah, but gotta build this out so that way I can actually use it on my trip. I'm going there. That's part of where I'm going. Let me see, where is that region? So this is the itinerary. Islamabad. I don't know how to pronounce all of these things, but this is in Islamabad. I think it's like a salt mine place. Hi, Tan. I love that name. I love being tan. That's a great name. North India? This is northern Pakistan. No? Or maybe they're connected somehow, because I know the Himalayas span over India, Pakistan, China, Tibet, Nepal. Have my name Tan. My name should be Tan. That's what I need to be 24/7. I need to be tan 24/7. Yeah, guys, thank you guys for voting on the app name. Keep the votes coming. How do I open this poll? I've never done a poll before, so I'm like scared to touch it too much until later. But yeah, keep the votes coming because I'm truly I can't decide. The name options are Altitailed, Ella Vlog, Peak Pages, and Summit Script. I can't tell. I like them all. Maybe I might eliminate Summit Script. I think that's my least favorite. But Altitails, Ella Vlog, like Altitails is super cool altitude and the tails of your journey, right? Ella Vlog, elevation vlog, right? Ella Vlog, and Peak Pages, right? The peaks of the mountain and the pages of your journal. So I can't decide. I cannot decide. Yeah, so that's the trip. And all of this will be changed to my actual photos from the trip. That's the whole point of this. It's a journal, it's a trek journal. And every day Hi, Fooled. Welcome. Thank you for your input. Summit Script is not bad, similar to Sanskrit. Yeah, you're right. See, it's so hard to decide. And these are things that I get like harped up on. Like I could spend days laying in bed, not being able to sleep, trying to decide on a name for something. So basically, I'll be able to, on each day, I can edit it and make sure the date is correct. You can change the day label, traveling from, going to, my starting altitude, my sleeping altitude, so my ending altitude, the distance I traveled, the hours I traveled. Damn. I'm increasing by this much, and it's saying that's not not safe. I will say I tend to feel elevation more on the way down. I'm usually okay climbing up, but when I come down to like a valley, that's when I start to feel elevation sickness. It's weird. A lot of people feel it when they're climbing. I feel it afterwards. My energy, this is gonna be good for me to track my energy levels. I am curious. When's the last time I did a hiking trip? Well, actually not too long ago. I did it in Indonesia. But that hike kicked my ass, man. That hike kicked my ass. The weather conditions, the temperature. I can add a photo, get the coordinates, and then write my journal entry. Will you go through to any sun gates? I've been to the sun gate at Machu Picchu, but didn't understand. Where was I that I saw a sun gate? I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, Fooled. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, but where was I that I saw a sun gate? It's like where the sun peeks through the mountains, right? Like peeks through two mountain peaks, I think. I saw one somewhere. Where was that? I think it was in Turkey. Hi, Timothy. Oh, I'm thinking about something different. Hi, Timothy. Oh, I know we all do. We all do. When do you think it would be back, Fable 510? I don't know. But at the end of the day, like there's always, even if they don't give it back, there's always going to be a new model, right? We're going to get something back eventually. Sungate, where they measure the seasons. I don't think that's on my itinerary, but wow, that sounds freaking cool. Now Sungate is on my bucket list. You said you saw that in Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is also on my bucket list. What's not on my bucket list, I swear. Anytime people come in here and talk about where they're from or traveling, it's like, yeah, I want to go there. I want to go everywhere. It's a problem. Where they measure the seasons. That sounds freaking awesome. Now I need to go to a sun gate. But how will I know if I'm at one? I don't know if that's a stupid question, right? How will I know when I'm at one? Because I wonder if there is one on this trip. Measure the season by checking where the sun is in the sky. Right. So you went to one. So it looks like maybe a stone head. Oh, okay. So you went to one in Machu Picchu. This part is also cool. I'll get to see my total distance. My maximum point. Oh, wow. By the way, chat, anyone that passes through St. Louis area should check anything. Thanks, Fooled. Thank you. Thank you for the recommendation. God, Fooled comes in here and adds things to my bucket list. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. What did I get now? What did I get? To the new structure. Intact. And you have your trip section. All right, let's see. I think it does take a minute after. This is my first app that I'm building with Claude Code and Vercel. So I think that does. Where is it? Oh, right here. New trip title. Oh, nice. I don't know if I like that it's here and back up in settings. Your trips, I don't know. Is there an option to delete a trip? Toggle calls it narrow and says working to restore access. But when is anyone's guess exactly? I think we all just have to be patient. Okay. Let me see something. All right. And it's a real trip win. Okay, sounds good. We can do the GPS one now. Okay. trying to think. Once I start getting into super base and all of that, I should probably build out everything else first. I wonder if that's just like super ambitious of me. Oh, thanks, Fooled. Thanks so much. That means a lot. Thank you. Hope I see you again sometime. Oh God, it's like the aircon on, I'm cold. With the aircon off, I'm hot. I am curious if I make a new trip. I do want to do Kyrgyzstan as well, maybe next year. But I don't know what the regions are called or anything. I haven't done like my research on that. Let's see. Ooh, that looks nice already. The Tian Shan. The highest peak in Kyrgyzstan. Oh, okay. What's the region called? The highest peak. What's this one? I don't know if this is where I'm going. Major sub ranges include Do I need to fill all this in? Let me see. Create trip. Oh, cool. So this is what it would look like blank if you created a new trip. And then you can switch between trips. How do I edit the trip though? Okay. That was just for fun. Let me see something. Damn, my usage is getting gobbled. All right, let's see what happened now. Multiple trips. GPS auto altitude, your offline trip tool. It's done. This is optional about this trips anyway. There needs to be an option to delete the trip. There needs to be an option to delete. Right, this was just a test. So hold up. 1 second. I also need a ring, like a Apple Watch ring feature. Let me see, I have screenshots. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out the best way. I don't think I should touch Supabase until everything is built out. Okay, before we move on to phase 2, I'd like there to be an option, now that we have the new trip feature, to delete a trip, because I just created one to test it to see what it would look like, and now I want to delete it. I think all users should have the option to delete a trip. Also, before we move on to phase 2, I was thinking I want to add in some features that are similar to the activity that I get on my Apple Watch. Like there's an activity ring, counts my number of steps, and things of that nature. I know you said that we cannot sync the Apple Watch data to this app. It would be something that I have to manually input, but I'm attaching screenshots of the activity that I get from my Apple Watch so you can see what I'm referring to. Feel free to ask me clarifying questions on what this should look like. Okay, one sec. Yeah, I think this needs to come before Supabase because Supabase is what? It's going to save all the data. Let's see how the poll is doing. How can I check? Let me go to... I have to actually go to YouTube Studio, I think. Let's see. What the votes are in. Wait, what the heck? Connection is excellent. How do I see what's going on here? I've never opened this before. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. My stream is healthy. Yay! We like being healthy. Okay, nobody voted for Ella Vlog. Altitails is at 57%. Peak Page is at 29%. Summit Script at 14%. If you're here and you haven't voted, please help me and vote on a name for my hiking journal app. I really can't decide. Altitails, Ella Vlog, Peak Pages, Summit Script. Those are the options. Let's see. Could want it. It's a meaty fixture with real design choices. Oh boy. think I'm going to have to upgrade my Claude subscription. I was doing really, really good the first like 23 days. And then I don't know what happened the past few days. Ever since Fable 5, and then they reset the weekly usage, and then I spent a lot of time in Claude Design. I know that ate a lot of my tokens. And I know my month is about to reset, so then we'll see. And then when I get back from my trip, I might have to upgrade my subscription. But that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. Something weird has been happening with the usage ever since the whole Fable 5 thing. Like, they reset our weekly limit, and then, but it seems like now Opus is eating everything so much faster than it was before. I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, but guys, if you're out there, you're not chatting, if you're new here or you're just lurking in the background, feel free to say hi. But most importantly, if you could help me and vote on a name for this app. Hi, Waki. Thanks for joining. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Welcome. My name's Jillian. I'm an amateur vibe coder. 24 days ago, I started learning in public. I'm a solo traveler. I live in Thailand. I moved here 2 years ago from New York City. And by trade, I'm a math teacher. I am still a full-time math teacher by nighttime. And during the day, I'm just working on really building new skills and doing other things to better myself, diversify my skills, my interests, and things of that nature. So that's who you're watching. You're not watching somebody who's a professional and really knows what they're doing. I'm just learning. All right, here comes the questions. And let me just see something really quick. Damn, it really uses the extra usage credits. It uses it like crazy. The heck? Myself, I am building a Safari and voice app for tour operators. Oh, wow, nice. So you're also building things related to travel. That's cool, Waki. So, Timothy, what's crazy is that before Fable 5, I did feel like it was an adequate 5-hour weekly usage on the Pro plan. using Opus 4.8 on Extra. I literally had no problems. No problems until Fable 5 was launched. And even using Fable 5, it wasn't that bad. I felt like I was getting a lot out of the 5-hour sessions. And then ever since they suspended it, I feel like it's eating up my credits so much more. There's definitely a difference. I don't know if I'm paranoid or I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like there's a difference now. There's this skill that I was given yesterday that I could download. It's supposed to cut the tokens by 65% by talking like a caveman, okay? I didn't download it or anything yet because I have a bunch of questions about it, because it shows examples of what normal Claude would say and what caveman Claude would say. The thing is that me being a newbie, right? I tend to read a lot of what Claude says to me so I can understand what's going on. And then I'm wondering, with the caveman Claude response, how confused am I going to be? Because I'm not going to know what any of this means. Oh, somebody got... 1 second, I have a package. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Oh, yeah, package. Okay, good. What is it? What came in the mail? So I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to understand what it's saying. Okay. Which Apple Watch style metrics do you want to log for each day? Activity rings, move, calories, exercise. I want the activity rings. I want the steps. I want all of it. Should the activity show a 3-ring graphic? Yep. Fill towards goals. How should the goals work? Set goals once. Let's set goals once. Where should the activity each day? Yep. Okay. What did I get, guys? It matches my bathing suit. What did I get? Oh, finally. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Finally get some mood lighting in this house. But this did not travel well. Hey, Retrix. It's going well. I can't remember the last time that you were here, but oh, it's plastic, this light bulb. That's good. But I'm building a trekking journal for my own, well, originally it was for my own personal trip because I'm going to be trekking the Himalayas of Pakistan soon. Day 21. 24. Yeah, so I'm on a new app now, the Thailand Itinerary Builder is finished. I can show anybody that who's new here. Okay. Sorry, I just feel like this didn't travel well. The boxes are so messed up. Geez, like how did this even survive? And that USB thing doesn't look like it belongs here. Okay, I'm confused. I'll deal with this later. But you're talking about... Yeah, so that it's my first 2 apps are done. This is my 3rd now, and the point of me building it was, let me build something that I can actually test while I'm traveling, and it has to work offline because I won't have service every day in the Himalayas. But I will have service because I was texting my Sherpa while he was doing the same mountain trek that he's going to take me on, and he was in the mountains, so he told me like, oh, if my service is a little spotty, it's because I'm in the mountains. But we were still able to communicate, so there is going to be some service. Just know that there are going to be times that I don't have service. But anyway, I figured let me build something that I can test to myself. And then it got me thinking, I'm going to meet some hikers along the way. What if the hikers I meet, I say, hey, I developed this app. Why don't you download it and document your journey on this trek? So I thought it'd be cool to kind of like test it in real life. I'll show everybody the first app. I am worried about the token usage. Use smoke signals. I mean, I'm going to be with a professional. Who, you know, does this for a living, this route. So I think it's going to be okay, but no, but use smoke signals to communicate. Yeah. A few days of no service, a few days of being off the grid, I think will be healthy. There have been a few times in my life where I have gone places with 0 service, and it is a nice detox. You know, become one with nature for a little bit, but hopefully not for the full 13 days, because that's actually a little crazy. People will start wondering. Help with interpreting or some other. Thanks, Peck. For sure. I just don't want to be off the grid for a full 13 days. It's almost 2 weeks. Just to, you know, honestly, like, text my mom and things like that. Because she, even though, listen, I'm a grown ass woman, my mom still always is worrying about me traveling. I'm like, girl, I moved halfway across the world by myself. I'm okay. But yeah, if you're just joining, please vote on the app name, because I am having trouble deciding what I want to call it. But I am really curious about this skill. It says it cuts 65% of tokens. That's a lot. Then we'll really be token maxing. have to look into this. The only thing I'm nervous about is not understanding what Claude is saying. Well, yeah, Retrix. So you've used it, so maybe you can help me because I do have some questions. It can be harder to understand complex topics sometimes. Like Claude, it's more difficult for Claude to understand the complex topics, or it's going to be harder for me to understand. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Opus pulls in more files and does more reasoning per test. Same model but bigger jobs. Yeah. Timothy, maybe. This session is rather new. The one that I was working on maybe 3 days ago, it was a large session. I spent 15 days building that app. So I can imagine that that session ate up a lot. I did a lot of work with Claude Design, and Claude Design eats up your tokens. No, Claude will understand what it's doing. What I mean is if you're trying to follow Claude's explanation yeah, Retrix, exactly. That was my only thing, especially because I'm a beginner. I have been reading the explanations like pretty in depth to kind of understand what's going on and what I'm looking for. And the next feature that I build in this app, it's gonna connect to Supabase. And I only did that once before with the previous app, and I feel like it guides me. I'm not sure how it would guide me using that skill. Like if I'll be able to understand what's going on. That was my biggest concern with that skill. But I'm really debating it. Question, if I install this skill, right? I can just tell Claude Code to use it, but I can tell it to stop using it as well, right? I have been, yeah. I have been. Because I feel like extra is still somewhere in the middle. Well, it's not middle high, but I guess like it wouldn't hurt for me to try the skill, but I just want to be able to stop using it if I don't like it. If I don't if I don't understand what it's saying to me, I want to be able to like pull the plug on it if I need to. Install drop skill file in agents. Until you explicitly disable it. You can switch intensity levels mid-session using caveman, like caveman full, caveman ultra to deactivate, type stop caveman or normal mode. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just screenshot that so I save that. And then maybe we'll do that together after this prompt. At least I would like to, honestly, I would like to use it for the next 2 days because my weekly usage limit resets tomorrow at 10 p.m. here. Hi, Naman. Not much, not much. Just chilling, just vibing. What about you? And I think, like, what I'm noticing is that when you do you notice a difference between Opus 4.8 high versus extra? I feel like I do a little bit, but again, I haven't experimented enough to like really have a concrete answer. Like, I wish if I had unlimited tokens, I would set it all the way up. Like, I know people have told me I don't need to do this, but I do like to use like the smartest, strongest model of things, like just in life, you know, everything, but you know, between like what camera should I buy, what phone should I have, like I always want to have the highest and smartest thing. I'm not saying that's the best mentality to have. It's definitely an expensive mentality to have, but I don't know. I guess I could put it to high. I could change it to high for now, at least until 10 p.m. tomorrow. And I could use the caveman skill. But let's see. Found a real bug, an important one. The edit form mounted with empty data. My multi-trip changed me these days. But the caveman skill, like, does it really like really brings down your token usage by 65%? Like, it's like a huge difference? Because I'm gonna have to do it. You know, not everybody reads all these responses. Some people just look at the output, but I have been reading them because I want to know what I should be looking for. So I'm not sure. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. It really wouldn't hurt to try. So I'll give it a try. After this, I'll give it a try. Let me check the poll. What are the votes looking like? And then I'll get it to save the plan. It made for the program as a markdown file and then switch to a new coworker and run it. Ah, okay. That's right. We were talking about using me switching over to using co-work. Oh no. If you're building out an extra, you will burn more. Yeah. Now I'm wondering if in co-work probably, if I used co-work to build this, I probably would have lasted longer. All right, I just want to finish this task. So yeah, no. The reason why I didn't, usually I have nothing but time because I am learning, but this is something that I'm building and I have a deadline for it because I want to use it. I want to use it while I'm away, which is why I was like, let me just stick to what I've been doing for now before I switch up too much. But when I come back, I won't be in a rush again. Thank you. Thanks. This is the light mode. I think this needs to be changed a little bit, but okay. What was it doing before it stopped? There was everything fixed. Flashbang mode. Okay. I want to try installing that skill actually to see what happens. But I truly don't know how to do it. Let me see the output first, and then we'll try this caveman skill because I think I need it for the next like 24 hours because I'm not gonna last. Ah, okay, good. Now I can delete this trip. Yep, okay. Cool. And then, what did we get here? There should be something with rings. Where am I seeing them? Each entry form has an activity from your watch. Default settings. Recap has an activity totals. So put a fixed load rates bug along the way. Edit forms could open with empty value. Now it's a 13-day term open. But will this produce a ring? Let me see. Let me get my watch and see what, just out of curiosity, what my stats were for today. Where's my watch? Let's play with this and see. Okay, where are my rings? Okay. Not that many calories, but can I type? No, oh my God. Well, it's not really, we're gonna have to be rounding. Exercise. Stand. Steps. Oh boy. Let's go to 10,000 steps. Flights. Workout calories. Where are the workout calories? Where is that? Exercise. Oh, okay. Okay. What happens when I do this? Do I get a ring? Ah, cool. I don't know if I should keep it the colors of the watch. Probably because it aligns with. Okay. That's cool. All right, I'm going to keep that there just as a reference. Thank you. Yeah, because it matches. It looks exactly like my watch. I wanted it so it would import directly from the watch, but I don't know. Can't do that. Need to have service, and I don't know. It's okay. I can manually do it. I don't care. For now, anyway, because now I'm getting super ambitious. Okay, this skill. What do I do? The first thing I have to do is download it, right? Install. So is this it? Do I download it here? Or is there another place to download it? Confused. Do I just download this? What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? I've never done this before, so I don't know. There are too many links. I don't know. Do I go to this link? Do I download a zip? Do I... It should be able to do that for you. What? Claude Code? One line. Find every agent, install for each. Do I just copy this? Hi, Red. Hi, Red. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there is an MD file that you have to provide the link of to your Claude agent. Ask them to install this skill. Okay. Is it this MD file? Open agent, say read Claude and install. Is it this one? I think he had directions for Claude. Or is it this one? Okay, it's this. Let me read. I use it in PIA. I just told it to do it. Okay, so I think it's this one. I just want to do it for Claude though. Per agent install Claude code. Install command. If you want to install or know exactly what command runs under the hood, you use the table below every row. Why do I feel like that isn't? Oh, sorry, let me stop. I'm scrolling. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest. Here's a direct. Wait, be careful. Don't send a link. Red. Don't send a link because I don't know if you'll get banned. Okay. Probably it's fine. I don't know. I have no idea. So, because I have Nightbot, and even though I made Nightbot calm down a bit, there was, when I was originally on this page, it showed me the directions for Claude specifically, and I don't know why I can't find this. Did this change overnight? Okay, hold on. A Claude code skill, blah, 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 blah. It told me directly how to do it. Hook also write a tiny flag file each section. Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. What you get. Da, 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 da. One agent manual. One agent only manual command, or oh, it's just if I'm using it for one agent, I just need to use the manual command. I don't need the MD file. Okay. All right. Where's the manual command now? Is it just this? This skill. Is it just this? npm install. That looks like the command, right? This has to be it. The link of the repo, because that's another. Oh. Okay. So just take this. You just need the skill of caveman, not the other. Okay. So just take the link of the repository and tell Claude Code to install it. Caveman seems to save by making its responses less chatty, probably close to measurable savings for coding projects. Yeah, that's what it seems like, Timothy. Hi, RPI. Yeah, it was suggested yesterday. Actually, Azor sent it to me to install this skill. The past few days, my token usage has been a little bit crazy. So I just wanna try it. I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna like it, just because I am a newbie. I don't know if I'm gonna understand what Claude Code is saying to me, talking like a caveman. But I figured it's worth a try, right? If I don't like it, I could just deactivate it, right? Okay. Okay, so let's do that. From this repository. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Why not, right? Why not? My weekly usage resets tomorrow at 10 p.m. So I'm just trying to save tokens until then. Navigate to the caveman skill and install it to your skills. Let's see how much we can token max. But yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. Got some Apple Watch data. This is just fake data. I just wanted to see this is what my Apple Watch looks like anyway. I'm undecided if I want to keep it the same colors as my watch, and then I know it's from the activity from my watch, or what. We have the option now to add a new trip, so it's not just my northern Pakistan trip. It could be for any hiking trip for anybody. And then tomorrow we're going to add the back end, and I'm going to make it so anybody could just create a username and create their own unique trip. Let's see what it's doing. I'll clone it to a temporary location first and inspect it. It's safe. Thank you. Yeah, for the most part, and I even got it on my home screen on my phone, which was so cool. It's like there's something on the home screen of my phone that that I created. But RPI, especially because you have great ideas, if you could vote on the poll, that would be great. I'm trying to decide what to call the app. I'm in between 4 names: Altitails, Evolog, Peak Pages, and Summit Script. I cannot decide what I want to call this app, so definitely looking at the votes. Okay, so we're installed. We are installed. Okay, so maybe let me put it on high right now, because you're not the first person to say that. Let me put it on high. Let me see my usage. My God. And those, when you buy extra usage credits, they go so fast. Like, what the heck is going on? But I really want to see how this skill works right now. So to activate it, I have to tell it to talk to me like a caveman? Is that what I have to do? Where does it say triggers? Oh, oops, my bad. Hi, Crypto, welcome. Yeah, RPI, me too. I'm between the two, Altitails and Peak Pages. I don't know. And then for some reason, I also like Elavlog, but not as much. Like Altitails and Peak Pages are speaking to me, and I cannot decide. We don't have to decide today. It's okay. I just figured, let me hear what people think about it. Caveman is now in your user skills. Being a user level skill. It's available across all your projects, not just one. One thing to know, skills are loaded at the session start, so it won't be active in this session. Oh no. Start a new Claude code session and it'll be picked up. So I can't use it in this session. But this session has all my, like, my whole project plan. You just need to restart the same session. Okay, how do I restart the same session? There's something I wanted to do just to test it. If we could put, like, when we edit, is there a way to, like, reset everything to 0? That's what I want to do here. Didn't you, the tallest the conversation goes, the more. I know, Red, yeah, I know. It's just that this session knows, like, there's a whole plan, like a whole sequence of events that we're building, and this session knows about it. So now I'm trying to figure out how to activate this skill. It's telling me one thing to know: skills are loaded at session start, so it won't be active in this session. I just want to stay in the same session for now because it knows what's going on. Like, it knows what phase 2 is. So I don't know. You may need to discover Hermes. It always remembers your work, where you left off, your projects. And the amazing thing about Hermes is it auto-create and update your skill on behalf of you. Oh, nice. Okay, so maybe I have to play around with that. I have heard of Hermes. You can use your Claude API inside. Oh. Okay. And how much does that cost? I can't just do the /caveman here? That seems so weird to me that I can't. It's free. Okay. All right. I have to check it out. Oh, Hermes is free. Okay. Okay. All right. So then, all right, let me look into that. I can't just do this here in this session. Or, okay, let me see, new session, just out of curiosity. Actually, I'm not sure how this works in the GUI. In the terminal, there is a command to resume a session. Do you have an option to list your previous sessions? I mean, I have them here. defaults to full and turns off when with the stop caveman. Okay, why don't I just try it? I don't know. If I just type in /caveman, what's gonna happen? So then can you exit and open Claude? Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. Let me quit. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. Oh, it's right here. It's there. It showed up. So now you can trigger it with caveman or just say caveman mode, be brief. Thank you, RPI, as always, saving the day. RPI saves the day. Okay, I just want to test out how it works, and I just want to add in something where when you edit the entry, you have the option to reset everything to 0, because, for example, I just played around with it to see what the ring would look like. I'm great, Crypto. How are you? Okay, it says caveman mode is on. But it didn't ask me. It defaults to full. Oh, I can switch between caveman light, full, and ultra. I think full is like the standard. How are you doing, Crypto? Okay. Let's try out this clear and loud. I'm good too. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad, that's what I want to hear. Let's test out this caveman skill. Yay, I'm so excited. That took me a long time to do, but okay, we're learning. I'm excited about this skill. I know I don't think Azora's here today, but thank you so much. Even though I haven't used it yet. Vibe coding some website from a client. Oh, nice. Get that money. Okay. Before we move to phase 2, I'd like to add a feature that when you edit an entry, you have the option, maybe a button to reset. So I can reset all the numbers to 0 if I wanted to. Hi, Anthony. No, you're never late. Never late. I'm using this. Oh, Anthony, so much I have to tell you. But I won't be able to keep going for much longer because the token usage has been like crazy. It's getting expensive at this point. I did so well for the first like 23 days, and now I don't know what's going on. So we're using the caveman skill. But Anthony, I followed your directions from the email, and my instructions are now updated based on what you gave me. So that's done. I did that, and now I'm implementing what Azor suggested to me yesterday with this caveman skill. I like it a lot. It really did when I put it into that website that you sent me and I read everything, it made sense, and it was very similar to the instructions that I actually already had, but definitely structured in a way like I can see now, I can understand it's definitely more machine readable. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I still have to go in and read the file that you sent me in depth. I started reading it and then I stopped because something came up. Yeah, that's what it was. It was an MD file. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So yeah, so it makes sense. It makes sense to me now. My instructions that I had, I think maybe were a little bit overkill. Oh no. See, that was all my tokens. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. It just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening with the other app, and that one was a much larger build. So I'm so confused why this keeps happening to me today. Um, it's getting so annoying. No, so I've actually run out of tokens um, from my weekly limit, and I'm pretty sure my subscription, I'm pretty sure it renews every 18th. Well, yeah, that makes sense because tomorrow is the 18th, and tomorrow's the 18th, and it resets for me Thursdays at 10 p.m. So that makes sense. When my tokens ends, I use free provider. Okay, so Red, I have to look into that because you said it's free. You said I could connect the Claude API to it, so I have to check it out. Okay, Anthony. Let me get an espresso in me. I just really want to test the skill just to see what it says to me. But yeah. That's so crazy. I was doing so good on the tokens for so long. It's making me sad. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do for tomorrow's stream, because I really don't want to put that much more money into this when it's gonna reset tomorrow night. So Red, I have to look into Hermes then. Is that going to be difficult for me to figure out and set up as a newbie? It still looks like it's writing a lot. Or, I don't know, maybe it's a lot less. Oh, okay, it did say a lot less. It did say a lot less. No, it's super easy. Okay, so I'll do that because then maybe I could just rely on that tomorrow. I can't buy anymore. Okay, yeah. Of course there are crypto. What am I thinking? YouTube is the school of the future. It's easy, but it's a CLI, I think. Okay, I don't really have I don't even really know what that is, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to learn. Okay. Keeps keeps text, GPS photo. Yeah. Terminal over a terminal. Okay. It's not there yet. It does take a little while too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have. I think I'm gonna have to RPI. I think I'm gonna have to. Um, I'm definitely gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to make that change. I think that um, it's part of the learning process. You know, when I started, I was really having no issues with the token usage, and now I'm seeing that I am. 24 days later, a lot happened in that 24 days. Though there was a lot of work with Claude design, and then there was 3 days of Fable 5, and then after Fable 5 got suspended, like I have to say, the token usage seems different to me. It just seems different to me. I don't know. Let me see what you guys said. If your tokens end, you need Zen API. They provide unlimited access with API to some decent LLMs for coding. I use DeepSeek. I've heard of that. Don't know if they have an app for Mac. Hermes Swift Mac. Check out that in Google. There's a GitHub repo. Hi, Martin. Welcome. Okay, thank you. So I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, right? Like something changed after Fable 5. I knew it. And you know, obviously I don't have that much experience. Let me just screenshot what you guys said in the chat, because so I remember this. You could also use Claude for planning, and another much cheaper model for implementation. GLM 5.2 is receiving a lot of praise right now, but there are plenty. I have heard of GLM 5.2. A lot of people in the chat have told me about it. I've heard, I think ever since Fable 5 was suspended, that's been getting a lot of attention. To be honest, I'm not so happy about Hermes specifically for coding tasks. It's much more better for agentic task flows. It fails often sometimes in coding stuff because, it tries things that are not possible. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Crypto. DeepSeek version 4. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, he was right. I told her already about GLM 5.2. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I have to look into all of that. Let us see what. If I got my reset button. Oh, here we go. Reset numbers to 0. Cool. But I'm not going to save that. I'm going to keep this for now just so I can see this. Okay. I'm not mad at the caveman responses. I think I will. GLM 5.2 with Z code works really great. And if you ask me, Jillian, use that. They have a Mac UI app. Okay, hold on. I'm screenshotting what you're saying in the chat, just so I can save everything. Okay. maybe tomorrow we'll do, maybe tomorrow we'll just experiment with all of these things and see. So I don't buy any more, Claude. Yeah, I might test maybe I'll test everything out on stream tomorrow. Um, I give you for free one day. If you want to, I can give you my API. Is that safe though? Crypto? Isn't that something that, again, I don't know, that you're not supposed to share? I just want to make sure you don't put yourself at risk of anything. And again, I don't know a lot about this. RPI has taught, I don't know. I don't even know crypto. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. No, I meant like, is it safe for you to give me, I can give you my API, you said. Or maybe I'm thinking, okay, all right. All right. I don't know. Okay, yeah. It'll be, I don't know how you want to send that to me, but I think that's going to be for tomorrow's stream. Maybe I'll test out all these things. Right, I know. It's GLM, it's not Claude. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So my email is whereintheworldisjillian@gmail.com. So you can send that. You could send it to me. It'll be for tomorrow's stream though, because in a minute I'm going to hop off because I have to get ready for work, and I have to rethink now with all this token usage and the extra tokens that maybe tomorrow is a day where I test out these other platforms and see what happens. And then I can, it'll give me a day to make a comparison while I wait for Claude to reset, because I don't think I can put any more money into this. I'm getting a little bit carried away. But okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready to hop off. Martin said, what plan are you going over on the pro plan? So just the $20 plan. So nothing, nothing crazy, but again, I am new to this, so I didn't want to. Oh, you have max on GLM. I have to think what's worth it for me in terms of the subscriptions that I have, since this isn't my livelihood. I'm just a student at the moment, so I have to be smart about my budget in the learning phase. But also, I have to also think of it as an investment in my education, right? Because education costs money. So, but I need to think about it. Tomorrow I'll test other things. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for day 24. The next phase of this app is going to be the back end, where everybody can create a username and use it for their own unique hiking trip. So that'll be another task on its own. But thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you, Red. Thank you so much for all your help. Thank you, Crypto. Thank you for your help as well. I'm looking forward to your email. Thank you, RPI. You saved the day once again. Thank you, Martin. You validated the way that I was feeling, and you validated that I'm not crazy. Anthony, oh, I know. I'm so sorry. I've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours. I have work soon. And also, I have to think about my whole token situation here. But I'm so sorry. I was happy that you joined too. You can use Anthony's skill set RMD file. Okay, good. Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Crypto. No problem. So thank you. That's who else was here? Other people that I was talking to before. I never like to miss anybody. Timothy, thank you so much for joining, Timothy. Retrix, thank you so much. You also helped me out a lot with this caveman skill because I had no idea what I was doing. Thank you, Naman, for stopping by. Um, thank you, Fooled. I think Slime was here. I don't remember. Oh, VREC was here. Thank you. John was here. Thank you. Fahad, thank you. Scene, thank you. Peck, you guys told me about the food in Pakistan, so now I'm super excited for all the food I'm going to eat. Tan, love that name. I'm happiest when I'm tan. Tan should be my name. Waki, thank you. And yeah, I think I covered everybody. And thank you if you guys did vote. If you didn't vote already on the poll, please vote on a name for this app because I'm trying to decide what to call it. But I hope you guys have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 25. See you guys tomorrow. No problem. Nobody's ever late here. Nobody's ever late. See you guys tomorrow. You guys are the best.